Hey friends, welcome back. S'more here bringing you some more Skyrim. This is Beyond Skryim, Bruma. And guys, I've been playing the mod for about 30 minutes now, and it is amazing. I really can't just gush enough about it. In fact, instead of talking, just enjoy the music, and I'm going to just kind of go and poke around Bruma proper, and then we'll go over what we're doing with this particular character. It is stunning how close they got it. So I played a ton of Oblivion, and this is incredibly accurate. This house over here was a Dark Brotherhood Khajiit's house, and not this house, but this house over here was a retired, I think, Dwemer? No, not Dwemer, Bosmer. And we killed him by dropping an elk head on him.
Hello.
Wow. So guys, I played for a while and recorded. Unfortunately, my machine ate that recording,
Yes,
and so
dear.
we're going to re-record our first episode. And guys, it just, holy, yeah, see, look at that. That's the Mage Light Tower from the Oblivion DLC. That's crazy looking. If we look at the map, I mean, I think like over here, I think that's Sanctor right here. This is an alien ruin. Here's another one. What's really crazy? That's Cloud Ruler Temple right there, and it's been sacked. It's now occupied by ogres.
Hello.
Damnable tavern! Damnable owner! How dare he allow that lizard to engage in such a salacious display? Scandalous!
Okay. Well, a lot of the town is exactly how we remember it, with the Winter Lodge, or the White Pine Lodge, thank you, the Fighters Guild, which we cannot join, unfortunately, and the Mages Guild, which I'm pretty sure we also cannot join. We have a smithy over here. Let's see, we had a very small Radiant quest lead us from the rest here down to Bruma, and that's kind of how you get pulled down into Bruma proper. And let's see, so that takes care of the mod that we're playing amongst a whole pile of mods. Let's go over our character real quick. This is Veilwyn, and I have been playing her for a while now. We are level, what level are we? Level high. Level 47 and some change. So you know how you start every TES game as a prisoner with next to nothing? That's kind of what I tried to do here. We went through the Pale Pass with nothing. Or at least the bare minimum that the game would let me have on the character. There's a few things that were glitched and stuck. Just things that the game considers quest items that I couldn't drop. No money, no lockpicks, no potions, barely, like just a little bit of food and water. With the idea being that this character did something in Skyrim. I don't know what yet. I thought maybe you guys would fill in the details in the comment section below if you'd like. But we were given a day to leave Skyrim with nothing. And this character has a ton of stuff in the Lake Manor, Hearth, Warm Hearth Glen DLC, where you build your own house in Skyrim. So we approach this mod with nothing. We have the skills that we have, and there's quite a few using the Ordinator mod, right? So, I mean, I'll real quick pan through, and you guys can kind of see. Definitely expecting some stuff, but with this character, we're going to be aligned good. We've learned our lesson. We did something bad in Skyrim. We got booted. We lost everything. And now we're here with a fresh start in Bruma. And we're going to kind of pick up our lives, and we're going to try again. We're going to dual wield daggers and sneak. And so we have 4 points to increase here. 4 perks to use, and I think what we're gonna do is let's try the silent roll. I've never really used it before, so we'll see. And then let's try Infiltrator, and then let's do sneak attack for a little bit extra damage. I don't think we'll care about demolition job. There will be no crafting, so no potion making, no enchanting, and no smithing. And then also I have a mod that makes the the merchants much more, I guess, difficult, really. And so we're going to have to put points into speech as well. And with the Ordinator mod, you can do an entire build off of just the speech tree. In fact, we might do that later. So guys, Beyond Bruma has been out for a while, but you know what's going to come later is Beyond Skryim Morrowind. And you guys know I am a enormous Morrowind fan. So I'm excited to get this character rolling through Bruma and eventually pick it back up and take her through Morrowind as well. I was a okay fan of Oblivion. I didn't like how streamlined they'd made the game, but compared to Skyrim, it's hardly streamlined down at all.
We've been having problems with smugglers lately. You hear anything about it, you go straight to the guard captain.
Will do.
Stranger, have you seen my dad?
Hey, let's try and find your dad.
Dad's a soldier in the Legion. He's always off with them, serving at some fort up in the mountains. That's what my mom told me. She told me that her dad was in the Legion too. He's big and tall with yellow hair.
All of them? Okay.
She works at the Geralview Inn. I don't think she likes it there, but she says she has to make ends meet. Whatever that means. Whose end, and why does he need me in the first place? Licinia Ironheart. She told me that she used to be called Licinia Prelius, but then she married Dad. Yeah, Grandpa told me it's a soldier's duty and that I should be proud of him. At home, I think. We all live in the big house across from the wizards. Mommy says they're called the Synod Conclave, but they just look like wizards to me. They make so much noise at night that sometimes I can't sleep. That big eye on their building is scary, too.
Naturally.
Celis Prelius. Mommy says it's a strong imperial name, but I like my name better. It means I have a strong heart. Mommy must like it better too, because she uses it even though it makes Grandpa mad. She works at the Geralt, whatever that means. Who's Ed?
Alright guys, so we have our first Radiant quest. So let's go over kind of what we have real quick before we continue on with the quest. It's not much, guys. The game won't let me drop. So we're going to hold on to that. I found a worn Akaviri katana up by Cloud Ruler Temple. I took out a highway cut purse guy, which was awesome because I don't think we actually have those in Skyrim. But they were all over the place. You couldn't go 10 feet in Oblivion without running into the damn thing. So we picked up some fur armor. We are playing with the Frostbite or Frostfall mod. It's basically cold weather bad. And then I held on to this because I was just so proud of this. You know, again, being a huge Morrowind fan. And then I also held on to the crown, just because once you get your standing stones set, I find it's best just not to mess with them. Barely any food, shouldn't have hard. Oh, so these I did collect while we were down here. No book, the stuff it wouldn't let me drop. And then all the things here it wouldn't let me drop. So, oh, we have 2 lockpicks. So there we go, guys. That's where we're at. We're all caught up. We don't even have the right kit for our playstyle, so we're going to have to grab that as we go along. Notice the marks. Those have been carried over from Skyrim down here into Bruma now, which I love. I love seeing
the heartland of Tamriel for a reason. The weather, for one, nice and sunny.
I love seeing just how Oblivion this place is, but then they've brought, obviously, the Skyrim engine and feel to it, but not entirely Skyrim feel, but also things like a lot of the conflict and like the Thief Guild signs. That to me is just, that's crazy awesome. I love it.
I'm Sinja, the Sinja Strongmind. I'm one of the nobles of County Bruma. Is there anything I can help you with?
What was that? What was this before? Interesting. Okay, so let's go find this little girl's big house across from the wizards. Okay, let's find the wizards first. Maybe that would help. Yeah, we need the College of the Synod. The Geralview Inn, that's from Oblivion. All these places are all
of the Jucani family.
I think this is the Jucani family house. Yeah. Okay. One thing I did notice as I was poking around down here was we have a condemned house and requires a key. So if you guys have played any Elder Scrolls games, you should know that this right here, this should be suspicious. Look for a well, or maybe a cellar door. We can't get into it. Maybe that'll come into play later. I actually don't know. Well, it's just a little part of the graphic. I've never noticed that before, dude. Well, I guess they're kind of randomly throughout. Huh. I wonder if that's unique to the mod or if all of Skyrim has that. I feel kind of silly if it's always been there and I just never noticed it. Alright, so let's go find... Ooh, hello. Mysterious.
Ralgar Silverplow, retired hunter and tracker at your service.
You have a funny name, but I'm okay. You guys can see I've been all over the place. Let's find Lucina Ironheart. I think I know where she's at. She is probably up here in the Gerald View Inn. I saw her out here earlier chopping wood. That's quite the tongue twister. Oh, is that you?
What is it? Oh, that girl. I hope she hasn't been too much trouble. Yes, she's mine and Heron's. Well, used to be at any rate. Recently, she's just been mine. He was stationed at Fort Pale Pass, but we haven't heard anything for months. None of the soldiers passing through here on leave have seen him either. I've sent letter after letter, but they still haven't told me anything. I have no idea where he is, what happened to him, or if he's even still alive. Yes, many times. I've sent letter after letter, but heard nothing. I can send as many letters as I want, but if Heron isn't even at the fort, then he's hardly going to see them, is he? You would? I'd be indebted to you if you did, stranger. Like I said, he was garrisoned up at Fort Pale Pass. It's right on the border to Skyrim. Good luck. And please, stranger, I beg of you, find my Heron.
Alright. So, I do want to talk to the old man. Oh! Okay, so it took that away, it looks like. So it is to the Pale Pass we go. And there is Fort Pale Pass there. So let's just take a run up there so you guys can see some more of the mod here. The modders have done an amazing job. And so guys, for about the next 5 or 10 minutes, I'm just going to run up there. I'm not going to say anything. We can enjoy the view, listen to the music. If you guys would like to skip that part, just jump ahead a few minutes and come back when we are at the fort. But we're going to cut through some of the forest here and just enjoy the run.
Fools! Roll!
Help! I've been attacked. Yeah.
That sucks.
I'll show you what real pain feels like.
You're not worth it. You shall not pass.
I'm done.
And stay away, damn hound.
Okay. So we're going to take everything to sell. Ooh, an iron dagger. That's good, because that's what we need to be playing with. I'm very sorry.
I'm here to uphold the law. Want my advice? Always carry a good stock of potions and restoratives around with you. Never know when you'll be lying on the ground bleeding out. See it, report it.
Wow, there was a huge battle here. So I like all of the loot. We're going to be selling it, of course. Oh, there's a ton of stuff here too. Because it's a higher level character, we have a huge carrying capacity. There's someone over here. These two people killed all of... Wow. Okay. Well, that happens. The good news is we found some steel daggers. If only we could pay to have these enchanted now. But this is what I would like to be rolling with, so here we go. Oh, that was dumb. Shouldn't have done that.
Fools! Roll!
Well, still, damn you. Oh, okay. We'll turn the difficulty up. What? Because he was on fire, maybe? That does seem odd. Yeah, here, let's get that difficulty turned up here real quick. We'll start with expert, and if we are rolling through POIs and caves too quickly, we'll bump it up to master. No worries. And I normally play at master now that we're kind of this far along with this character and the mods and everything. Oh, we have no more consumables in my bag. That is worrisome. Yeah, I normally play with it much higher, but I had turned it down to see how difficult the mod was going to be, especially starting with no real armor or anything. So, like, these are all animals that I killed basically naked with just the one sword. Alright, let's finish this run up. Alright, so guys, I could have cut that run out, but then you would have missed out on the action and all the music and just everything. Let's put some knives away before we talk to the soldiers.
Hello. He was patrolling the Pale Pass. The road, not the fort. The day he went missing. Sorry, that's all I know. Until next time.
Oh, geez. Okay. Let's enter the main building. Maybe we can find some things to purchase or have someone give us to eat and drink. We also really need to sleep. It would be nice if we could find someone named, too. Alright. This place is quite large. Ah, here we go. Typically, large, important people in large, important rooms are up towards the top. Oh, never mind. So I can't recall if I've said it, but this character is going to be morally aligned, you know, quote, good. So no stealing. But I do want to point out, look at the different, these are iron weapons. Look at how different they look. I love that. Again, it's the whole bringing the Skyrim to Oblivion and the Oblivion to Skyrim. Alright, nobody... it's a bathroom. Complete with some toilet paper. And buckets! Ah, lol. I feel like the layout of this fort has been used somewhere else before.
Can I help you? You an investigator? Haran was a tough soldier and a loyal friend. I don't know what could have taken him down. Sorry.
Okay. Let's keep looking. This is a good sign. Important people. Boy, if you wanted stuff, there's a whole bunch of stuff here to take. Oh, down? I don't want to go down. Well, since I guess we're all just here. Anybody? Huh? No? There's an important dude here. I know it. There's a leader or something. Not you. Not you, but I love your cloak. Oh my gosh. Alright, is the last... As a last-ditch measure. I did ask the soldiers. Alright. So I haven't heard everything I need to hear yet.
The Legate has no idea, and I'm not much more informed than him. But, well, I have a theory. One of our own came staggering in, severely wounded. A group of us rushed to help him, but it was too late. He was gasping for air, but I could have sworn he was trying to say Stormcloaks. If Stormcloaks are the culprits, though, then the question is, how did they cross the border?
Yeah.
We've got it pretty well guarded on both sides. There's an old cave nearby, filled to the brim with bandits.
Oh.
Some like to speculate that it comes out in Skyrim. Maybe. Nah, it couldn't be.
Well, there's like 50 of you.
Well, it's an old wives' tale, but... well, it might be worth checking out anyway. Old place is called Serpent's Trail. Let me show you on your map.
It does come out on both sides. Oh my gosh. Alright. You know what? Screw the ridiculously helmed guy. We'll go start Serpent's Trail. Ran right by it. Oh, well, nice. Okay. Normally, I'm a little concerned about freezing to death this high up, especially at night. But because we only have the hide armor, I think we'll be okay. Alright, let's head... oh, goodbye, torch. And the other dagger did not come up. That is a little worrying. Let's do this and that. There we go. Alright. Always want to be ready, as it were. Okay, so like I said, guys, the playstyle is going to be sneaking, and so this hopefully will be good. We're going to try and stay away from marksmen just because it's so powerful here in Skyrim. Yeah, you better run, deer. I'm hungry. Alright, guys, here we go. Stealth mode. Secret entrance? No. Okay. Clouded funnel. That's an ingredient from Oblivion. Alright. It's pretty well lit, so I think you guys should be able to see okay on the YouTube. YouTube is pretty brutal on its compression for dark colors. When things are dark, we lose a lot of detail on YouTube. So, any traps or anything? Gotta keep our eyes open for that. Oh, a wagon wheel. Well, that's a perfect place to put that, right? Because of course we would. Uh-oh. Let's read this poor man's journal. 8th Frostfall. Half our legion has been ordered north of Bruma to Pale Pass to reinforce the border with Skyrim. There have been pockets of resistance throughout the province to the ban on Talos worship. That self-righteous Justicar Armion fears that seditious thought will spread to Cyrodiil without swords to meet it, so he invoked the White Gold Concord. I received the order from our commander this morning. I have no love for the Thalmor, but orders are orders. We depart tomorrow, but I will spend tonight with my love Licinia and our sweet Alina. Celis has promised to continue teaching Alina to read in my stead. I don't think the old man has ever quite warmed up to me as family, but he's been a good grandfather to my daughter. As a father of daughters, I get that. We've been here for 2 weeks without incident. However, more news traveled in from Skyrim with a caravan of Khajiit. The group of Talos worshippers have declared themselves rebels against Skyrim's High King Torug. They call themselves the Stormcloaks after their leader, Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak of Windhelm. The Thalmor have locked down the border at that news. No one allowed in or out of Pale Pass, save for the Legion supply lines into Skyrim and the Thalmor's prisoners. I cannot even send word. Alright, I watched a cart of chained Stormcloak prisoners pass through. It seems the whole camp was taken prisoner. Do they know the pain they are causing? The wounds they are reopening? The Great War was fought and won. I love Talos as much as the next Nord, but his death is a small price to pay for peace. Interesting. Celis may have been the one to push me to the Legion, but I enlisted to make Cyrodiil a safer place for my family. The 5th of Sun's Dusk. We were on patrol when we found them. There were 5 men in the blue garb of the Stormcloaks hanging from an old pine. The cold preserved their bodies well, but wolves have taken their legs. Holy cow. I recognized them from the prison transport. We were told they were to face trial in the Imperial City. The other men look as sick as I felt. We knew the Legion was being lied to, taken for fools. The Thalmor are no peacekeepers. They are an occupying force. We cut them down and gave them a proper burial, marking their graves with a mound of stones. We started back to the fort to bring the news to our commanding officer, but crossed paths with a band of Thalmor. Holy cow. They were escorting 2 prisoners, no doubt to meet the rope. We nodded to them as we passed, trying not to betray that we had found the others, but they knew. As we passed them, they attacked us from behind, shoving their prisoners off the road. Only one of our men was lost in the end, and another 2 rushed back to the fort, naively thinking that the betrayal would be punished. I'm sure they met the same end as the hanged men. The 2 prisoners were wary of us at first, but eventually admitted that they were Stormcloaks taken prisoner at the border. Knowing that we could not return, and having seen the true face of the Thalmor, we asked to join them. The men spoke of a cave called the Serpent's Trail that led through the mountains. It would bring us to Skyrim. We set out at once. 15 Evening Star. I've been stationed here at the mouth of Serpent's Trail for 2 weeks. It seems that my familiarity with these mountains makes me more valuable on this side of the border. I can't contact my family for fear of their safety, but one of our spies has checked in on them for me, and they seem to be well. Word has not traveled back to them of my absence. I find myself reflecting on the oath I took when I joined the Legion. Upon my honor, I swore. If I knew then what I know now, I would have spit at those words. Mead rules only at the Thalmor's pleasure. The Empire didn't win the Great War, they just postponed our death sentence. A free Skyrim is the only place left for my family. 29 Evening Star. An advanced scout has snuck past the border with a message. Jarl Ulfric is headed our way. If he plans to cross the border to Cyrodiil and the Legion have caught wind. I dread having to turn my sword on my former Legion, but I've chosen my path. I hope that I hope that Licinia can forgive me. So, interesting. Maybe this is where Jarl Ulfric was headed, where we meet him at the beginning of Skyrim. And the carriage. Well, guys. Tripwire, Tripwire. Does whatever Tripwire does. Which is bring that big morning star trap thing down on our face. Maybe invisibility would be a good spell to have. Just thinking aloud about it. I don't know. It's wearing Imperial garb. I don't even know to attack it. Let's chicken save.
Back in my day, people respected thieves and bandits. Now they look down on us like vermin. Who's there?
All right.
Just a bruise. Bruce, row.
Come on. So a little bit harder on Master, but that's okay. Alright, let's...
Time. Give it!
Foos!
Oh, we are barely hurting this guy. Get back here. Oh, God.
That one stay.
Pause. Time out.
Please. Please.
That was close, guys. Holy cow. But we did it, and that's the important thing. So it looks like lots of, yeah, smuggled goods, like the barrel said. Stuff that we can sell, which is what I'm interested in. Oh, that'll vent pretty well too. All right. Any more smoke? Oh, holy cow! We're gonna hold on to that. Maybe we can use that later. So another thing to keep in mind, guys, we need to eat, drink, sleep. Bosmer are they are carnivorous, and carnivorous only due to the Green Pact. You can do some cooking. I think even the most barbaric Bosmer will know how to cook. Gonna need to drop some points in light armor. I had not thought about that. Well, more points anyways. We've obviously dropped some points. What? That's crazy. The jumping one. Holy cow. Okay, so we do eventually want War Dancer, but none of this is really actually going to give us more more of an ability to take more damage, which is kind of what I was looking for. Oh, that one might be nice. Let's get the stamina regen for now, so we can continue on to War Dancer, which I mean, we're a high enough level. We just don't have the perks. Alright guys, well, because we took so much damage there, I'm a little hesitant to continue going without purchasing some restore health potions. So let's not die on the way back, and we'll just jump from here to Bruma. There's the trip line. And then we can finish this quest up. We can call it an episode. Alright, hopefully nothing angry out here to impede the big jump. There we go. Alright, this will be the first quest that we turn in. Awesome.
The name's Edvia. I work at Northern Arms, the blacksmith.
I told you to wait,
right now.
stupid horse. Okay. We're gonna have to pay for a room.
What is it?
I hate that. Oh, wait. Hey, we just happened to run into everybody.
Hello? I see.
Don't.
I never thought Heron would join the Stormcloaks, but this journal... He was a soldier, so I always knew the worst could happen. But this... Yes, I can see he believed that. I just wish he would have given a thought to his family before standing against the Thalmor. I'll do the only thing I can do. Grieve with my family and try to move on. Despite this, despite what happened, we owe you our thanks. If not for you, we would never have known his fate. Please take this. It used to belong to him, to Heron. I don't want it anymore. You might get some use out of it, at least.
Holy cow, 1,200 gold. Well, at least now we can afford to spend the night somewhere. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Any comments, make sure to leave them down there below the episode. Any questions, any suggestions on playstyle, let me know. I'd love to hear any kind of feedback you guys might have. If you really enjoyed it and you want to see more, maybe consider subscribing and then leaving a like. Lets me know that you guys enjoyed the video and want to see more. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.
Thank you for watching more. Like comment, share a like, for more like comment, share, subscribe for more.